morning and welcome to day 12's edition of 52 Beers to Oman, your daily ICC 2020 World Cup wrap and preview show with me, Beefy Blake, the world's biggest sports fan, and the Umpire strikes back, Bharath. How you going, mate? You okay?
Really good, Beefy. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad at all, not too bad at all. All I've got to say for you is Trumpleman.
We were talking about him yesterday, being the potential difference, and he was 3 wickets in the first over.
Well, basically, with the 3 wickets in the first over, that was effectively it for Scotland. It was all downhill from there. They did well to get 109 in the end, but Trumpleman, who went wicket wide, wicket, dot. Tremendous effort, but hasn't he lit the World Cup up from last night? It was fantastic.
Yeah, and it's an indication when they get those wickets and wides in the same over. It's an indication that the ball is swinging.
I can't remember who was on air last night, but I think it was Nasser Hussain actually was going on about how there's been a severe lack of swing after the third over, which I think is probably a little bit harsh, but if that's the case, they're obviously using the wrong ball.
True.
Being as simple as that. Now, in a match, here's some fast stats for you. That was the third time most wickets by left-arm pace attacks in a 2020 World Cup innings. Australia, that would have been, what year? 2007. So you thought Mitchell Johnson would have been in there. Was it 2007? A bit early for Mitch Stark, probably. I don't know. 2007?
Yeah, it was definitely Mitchell Johnson. Johnson was in there.
Dirk Nannes, probably in 2007. He might have whipped a few through.
Dirk Nannes.
And then there's India, also in 2007. Who would have been the left-armers for India in 2007?
Zahir Khan would have been there. Maybe Irfan Pathan or Ashish Nehra.
I reckon, Irfan, definitely. Obviously, in India, that's happened twice in 5 days. Looking at those dates, I didn't notice that before. Never mind. There you go. I thought this tweet from Andrew Nixon was absolutely brilliant. Imagine being called Ruben Trumpleman and still not having the best name in your team, which obviously goes to Picky France.
True. He's right about that.
We'll go back to last night's scores. Bangladesh, against the trend of the World Cup, won the toss and batted.
They clearly shouldn't have.
Well, they should have chased at least.
Does this bring an end to the teams who won the toss and won the game?
Yeah, I'll bring it up in my fast facts a bit later on. Yeah, it does end that. It's still 8 out of 9, though. Bangladesh 124 for 9. There's another fast fact coming that I reckon you might like out of the Bangladesh innings. Tymel Mills, 3 for 27, bowled all right. Liam Livingstone, a surprising 2 for 15 off his 3. Hasn't really been recognised as a bowler, but all of a sudden, chucking down some leggies.
Must have been decent. We thought Adil Rashid would pick some, but Liam Livingstone did damage instead.
And then Jason Roy, a very comprehensive 61 off 38 balls. England win by 8 wickets and look to be a very, very decent all-round team, to be honest. They have got explosive batters at the top, and they have somehow managed to cobble together a decent bowling attack as well. That does keep runs down.
True. Look, when Jason Roy comes off like the way he did yesterday, it's a very different look team. Right at the top, massive damage.
Yeah, and Livingston hits a big ball. We know about Butler. We know about Bairstow. Moeen Ali is going to float around that 3, 4, 5 area as well. So, yeah, England bat a long way down. They are going to be up there with Pakistan and India come the pointy end of this tournament. These two teams that also play probably won't be around at the pointy end of the tournament, but the battle of the associates in the second round, Scotland, 109 for 8, didn't really get going after Trumpleman knocked over their first 3 batsmen in the first over. Namibia, though, made absolutely hard work of chasing that down.
They did, and even towards the end of it, when they needed 6 or so to win of 11 balls, you had people hitting full tosses into the hands of mid-wicket. They didn't make a meal out of it, but it could also come down to nervousness and them wanting to win a game, lack of experience, but they pulled through, and that'll do wonders for their confidence.
I was reading today what they thought the turning point was turning back to seam after the spinners had kind of taken over in the middle to late overs. They brought back a seamer in about the 14th or 15th over, and he went for a few, and it kind of swung the momentum back to Namibia.
Yeah. Even though it was low scoring, it was fun to watch.
No, definitely was. It definitely was fun to watch it. And the fact that Smith hit a 6 off the last ball to get them over the line, they only won with 5 balls to spare. So it was a tight one. Whether Namibia may go on and win another game, I'm not so sure, but we will wait and see. They've got the firepower to do it, as we've discussed before.
You called it too. You called the Namibia win. I got it wrong again last night.
I doubled up last night again. I did notice that you did choose Scotland, unfortunately. There's a little floater around that hasn't got the media attention. I did bring this up. It says, did you know the Taliban have refused to sponsor the Afghan cricket team to go to the World Cup? And Mohammed Nabi came forward and spent his own money to get the team to the UAE and Oman. And he's actually sponsoring the Afghan team with his own money. If this isn't love with the country, then what is? I think that's brilliant. And that is the first time I've seen that reported in the press. So I think that's absolutely awesome from Mohammed Nabi.
Oh, it's fantastic. He's made a bit of money at the IPL, and it looks like he's putting that to good use. Reminds me of the time Rana Tunga used to do that with a lot of the Sri Lankan players as well.
I think in the early days, yeah, definitely. Hopefully the ICC are looking after those guys whilst they're at the World Cup as well. I think should be no expense spared to look after the Afghani team. Now, I talked about the fast facts. We talked about the tosses. 8 out of 9 games have been won by the chasing team. 8 out of 9 games have won by the team that have won the toss. Bangladesh won the toss and elected to bat last night and lost. So that is stupid from Mamadullah. Trumpelman became the first player ever to take 3 wickets in the first over of a 2020 international, 4th all-time in 2020 games. Now, this is brilliant. Match records in 2020 World Cup second phases. Namibia, 100%. 1 win from 1 game. Bangladesh have not won a game in 13. So Namibia, there you go. They're 100%ers. Scotland's 109 for 8, second lowest total in a 2020 World Cup game without being bowled out. Zimbabwe took that on in 2012, 93 for 8 against South Africa. Now, this is the stat I think you'll love. Mamadullah's involvement in last night's run out against England, that extends his world record to 25 run out involvements, which is 5 clear of Ross Taylor from New Zealand.
Wow. I wouldn't have picked Mamadullah as a bit of a run-out sort of bloke, but there you go. You can't argue against those numbers.
No, that's 25 times him or his partner have been involved in a row. That's huge. Now, looking ahead into Australia's game tonight, Aaron Finch's form in the UAE so far, 5-1-0-3-1-0. That has got to be a worry for Australia.
It is, but look, it's Finch. I wouldn't worry too much about his form leading into this. I think they'll come good. Warner as well, he's due for a big one. He says he's been practicing on concrete wickets in the lead up, and that could do a bit of help. But I think Finch might. Tonight might be Finch's night.
Okay, looking forward to that. The Hat League. Owen Morgan last night, only 2s. I just saw just the 2 hats last night. Even the stand-in captain, because Carl Kutzer couldn't play last night, Richie Berryman, that's right. He did have 3 on at one stage, but it was very, very brief. So that cannot be included in the 52 Beers to a Man hat wearing league. Mamadullah, if he doesn't get run out, he does wear hats.
Yeah.
Now, I couldn't get the full highlights for last night, but I'm going to start off. Adil Rashid, he didn't get any wickets, but he did this.
Splice should be gone. Is it Rashid? Oh, it is. What a catch, Adil Rashid. Diving back over his shoulder. Brilliant grab from Rashid.
Adil Rashid there. He's good in the field, Adil. It's a bit because he ends up on the boundary quite a bit, and you'd be surprised how many runs he saves down there. But the other ones I was going to try and get, Jason Roy hit a ramp shot or scoop shot. Probably in between both over the keeper's head for 6. And obviously, Trumpelman. So we're going to say 3 wickets in the first over. So here's the updated tables. In Group 1, Sri Lanka are playing Australia later on tonight to even up the games in Group 2. But England already getting a little bit of a stranglehold on that group, and didn't have any games in Group 2 last night, apart from Namibia, Scotland. Namibia sitting ahead of India. Music to our ears.
They'll come back, one game done, a bit of time to sit and recuperate and have a think about what went wrong for India.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if it's good or bad with the break in between, such a long break between games.
Here's the makeup of the groups. I'm going to flick ahead to the fixtures. As we said, Australia versus Sri Lanka later on. Tomorrow, West Indies, Bangladesh. Actually, that is the day after. Group 2 is most important, though, because we had, as we said, Scotland and Namibia last night. Afghanistan against Pakistan. Now, that could well be a key game in Group 2, because if Afghanistan managed to win, that puts the pressure on India and New Zealand, which is also India and New Zealand's next game.
Yeah, I'm going Afghanistan for that game.
You must have listened to what I was really saying last night. There is conspiracy theory abound. I'm telling you now. Now, going into the odds, Australia are $1.35 favourites tonight. Sri Lanka, $3.25. After England's win last night, they firmed in a little bit to win Group 1 to $1.36. West Indies are basically gone. Bangladesh, don't even worry about them. Group 2, Pakistan, $1.04. Nobody can see them not winning Group 2. Top tournament run scorer. Somebody's put money on Virat Kohli because all of a sudden he's the favourite to be the top tournament run scorer at $9. Jason Roy's come into 15 and popping up in the bottom of the top 8. Steve Smith, $15. Josh Butler, I should say, $17. And the wickets, Shakib Al Hassan is still $5. Rashid Khan firmed into 10. Adil Rashid, even though he didn't really add to his total last night, is still 11-1. But Theeksana, will he get a bagful tonight, or will Hasaranga go through the Aussies? We shall wait and see.
I think it's going to be Hasaranga's night, although Australia might win. He's going to get a few.
Yeah, I think that could well be the case. Tournament odds, Pakistan, $3.30 still. India jumped in a little bit back to $3.75. Afghanistan still $31 to win. Sri Lanka, $36. The rest, pie in the sky stuff, unless Namibia start winning, and that $501 seems really nice. Now, we've done some funny songs so far. I'm going to take us back, because Australia are playing tonight. I'm going to take everyone back to 1972.
Here come the Aussies, and cricket is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So we'll play on through the English rain and win the Ashes back again. Here on the pitch where the rain or fine, we can shine all the time. Home or away, come and see us play. You're welcome any day. Hey! Here come the Aussies, and cricket is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So we'll play on through the English rain and win the Ashes back again. Come to the ground, come and see us all. Watch that ball make the wickets fall. Shout loud and clear till the game is done, and cheer for every run. Hey! Here come the Aussies, and cricket is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So we'll play on through the English rain and win the Ashes back again. Here come the Aussies, and cricket is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So we'll play on through the English rain and win
There you go. Australian cricket team from 1972 trying to win the Ashes back.
Who was the captain? Do you remember?
That's a very good question. I got no idea who the captain was in 72.
Wouldn't have been the Chapel boys, would it?
Might have been. Might have been Greg back then, actually. Yeah, we'll have to look that one up. We'll bring you that tomorrow. Now, Australia, Sri Lanka, are you firmly in the Aussies camp? I reckon it's going to be a lot closer than people think, this one.
Yeah, but I think Australia should have enough firepower to win. They should put it through.
I think they will. I think one of the boys at the top of the order will get runs tonight. But I think you might be right in the fact that the Sri Lankan spinners may take a hatful of wickets, but I think the Aussies may well get more runs than the Sri Lankans can chase down. Anyway, we all know whoever wins the toss has got an 8 out of 9 chance of winning.
Thanks to Muhammadullah.
Otherwise, it would have been 100%. Exactly right.
To quickly circle back from yesterday's conversation about De Kock,
yes,
he's issued an apology and back in the team now. So that's a good sign for them.
Yeah, it definitely is. He obviously had some grievances that he wanted to get out, and nobody likes being dictated to. And it's up to him whether he wants to do it or not. But look, given South Africa's history, it probably wasn't the right stance to take at this time. Sure. But anyway, I mean, it's good to see. I mean, look, he's come out, he's owned it, which is the main thing. He's told people exactly what he was thinking. So, I mean, that's one way to get your story across anyway. True.
Very important player for them, so it's good to see him back.
Yeah, even if they're not going to make the semis. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Mate, are you going to stay up late or are you just going to watch the replay?
No, I'm going to watch the game live.
Oh, geez, that's a late night for you then, fella. All right, mate, we will be back tomorrow on 52 Beers to Man. Thanks, Bharath. Well, sleep well. All right, mate, see you tomorrow.